What's up everyone, Drunken Phoenix here, welcome back. Today I'm going to react to people and their crazy car payments. So let's go ahead and get started.
What you drive right now and what the payment is.
I'm in a Tesla Model Y. I think my payment's $450 a month.
What year is the Tesla?
2024. Just got it last year.
Nice whip. Big Tesla fan. Okay, so you got it last year. Was it used or new?
It was new. I leased it.
Oh, it's a lease at $450 a month. So
Okay, so I was going to start this video off kind of positive because I thought that, $450 for a 2024 Tesla. I mean, granted, that's much more than I would spend a month for a car. But I'm like, okay, so 2024 Tesla, not that bad. But then she said lease. Yeah, why do people do that? Why do they do that? You're just spending thousands of dollars ultimately for a car that you won't own.
at the end of this lease, what happens?
Probably going to get a new Tesla.
With payments?
Yeah.
What's the lease agreement?
It's 3 years, so 36 months. Afterwards, there's no option to renew the lease. It's just you give the car back and it
Give
goes
it
into
back.
their fleet.
Okay, have you done the math on this?
I think I did when I first got the car.
I kind of want to, can we do it live? This will be really fun for me. Okay, 450, 36 months. So you're paying $16,000 to basically rent the car from Tesla.
Yeah.
What kind of car do you drive?
That makes absolutely no sense to me. Why do people lease cars? What are the perks? I mean, I know there's some perks, but to me it's just like a waste of money. You're spending so much money on a depreciating asset that you're not going to own.
A BMW 24
Okay, you got a payment on it or is it paid for?
payment.
What's the payment?
$734.
Ooh,
I know.
that's up there. Do you know like the interest rate? How many years?
And the interest rate is like 3.99. Yeah. I've recently thought about selling it.
I'm not surprised that she thought about selling it. So $734 a month for a BMW, that's not good. And BMWs are notorious for depreciating very, very fast. And BMW, they're nice cars. I have a BMW and I really like my car, but they don't have the best reliability record. So you will, at some point, you're likely to have to spend money for maintenance and repairs. But the biggest thing that's going to eat her up is the depreciation. And she bought it brand new too. Like I don't know why they do that. You don't have to get a car brand new. I feel like if you get a car that's like 2, 3, 5 years old, maybe even 7 years old, I think that's a much better deal because at that point the bulk of the depreciation would already have been in effect, and yeah, you won't be at a loss for money. So.
Oh, really? When'd you get it?
A year ago.
Wow. When did the regrets sit in where I got to get rid of this thing?
Within a few months. So I'm close to retirement and I'm not ready.
So you're like, okay, I could have used this money to invest and set myself up, but now it's setting me back.
Pay off debt.
What's the other debt?
Credit card. I owe on my house. I think that's it.
Are you underwater on this car at this point?
Yeah.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a 2025 Ford Expedition.
That sounds expensive.
It is expensive.
Remember the total cost of this car?
$80,000.
Okay, so I hope this lady has a lot of money. $80,000 for a 2025 Ford Expedition is a lot. I mean, shout out to Expedition. That was actually my very first car that I drove. My first car that I had. I had an Expedition back when I was in high school. So really nice car. I like it, but I would not pay $80,000 for a new one. Not that it's not worth it. I mean, I think it's overpriced, but just because that's just a lot of money. So I hope she has a lot of money. I hope she can afford this car because that's a big penny. So I hope she's a millionaire.
Does that feel like a good decision?
It does, because I paid cash for it.
Whoa! Okay,
I paid cash and I
buried the lead. Were they confused at the dealership?
yes, and he actually was trying to convince me to make payments on it, and he said that it would be $2,100 a month for a car payment, and I said, who does that? And he goes, my car payment's $2,100, and I looked at my husband and I was like,
You just insulted the sales guy.
I did.
And then the finance office is like, you're not going to let her pay cash. She's not leaving here without payment.
They absolutely were mad at
They don't make money off of cars. They make money off of financing.
don't.
Gotcha. And your little tricks. car salesman.
What do you drive and what's your monthly payment?
I drive a Hyundai Tucson SEL. I pay $707 a month.
What car do you drive? What's your monthly payment?
Ram 1500, $0. I own it.
What do you drive?
Okay, that first $700 payment just. Why do you guys do that? Not you guys watching. I know if you're watching my videos, you're pretty financially savvy, but just I don't know. I mean, that's crazy to me.
Taco.
What do you pay?
I can't say that on camera. Too much.
Does it start with a 5?
No.
More.
7.
What car do you drive and what's your monthly payment?
I have an IS350.
Monthly payment? Unknown? Too high or too low?
I think it's too high.
What do you drive and what's your monthly payment?
2025 BMW M2 and I pay $1,500 a month.
Finance. What do you drive?
$1,500 a month for BMW, bro. I'm assuming that these people, not to be the judge, I'm assuming these people are not millionaires. They look like regular people. They don't have no business buying a $1,500 a month BMW. Maybe he comes from money. I don't know his situation, but that is a lot. And it's probably like a newer BMW too, I'm assuming, because if you're going to spend that much, why would you spend that much on an old one? So I hope he factored in the depreciation, and I hope he can afford that. That's insane. I don't know what his finances are like, but for most people, that would not be a wise decision.
And what is your monthly payment?
2011 C6 Corvette Grand Sport paid off, and I have a 2020 Ram 1500, only 3 more payments, and then that's paid off.
What do you drive and what's your monthly payment?
2015 Dodge Ram 1500 Sport, and that is paid off.
What do you drive and what is your monthly payment?
A Lamborghini Urus Performante, and my monthly payment is like $5,200 a month.
The U.S. is officially in a...
Okay, that dude has to be the manager of the firm. In fact, that dude better be the one that owns that car dealership, because I can't imagine $5,000 a month for a car. But I mean, he said it pretty confidently, so I'm assuming he can afford it, hopefully. But yeah, that's insane to me.
New car affordability crisis, and the numbers are brutal. The average price of a new vehicle is now hovering around $49,500 to $50,000, while the average monthly payment has climbed into the $730 to $750 range. And with interest rates still high, buyers are paying thousands more over the life of their loan than they did just a few years ago. To survive, shoppers are stretching loans longer than ever. 7-year and even 8-year loans are becoming common, not because people want them, but because it's the only way for them to make the payments work. That's also driving a surge in negative equity, where old loan balances get rolled into new deals. Automakers, they do share some blame too. Many have moved away from affordable cars towards more high-margin trucks, SUVs, and premium trims, pushing average prices even higher. The result is that first-time buyers and middle-income families are being pushed out of the new car market altogether. Now, I do think that sooner or later, one of these automakers will go after that market segment because it is just sitting there for the taking. But until then, fewer affordable new cars today means a tighter, more expensive used car market tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think.
Car payments are creeping up to like $1,000 a month average.
Average.
Which is crazy.
What? I thought the car market was down. Why so expensive?
It's down because people aren't able to turn over those loans. And not even that, insurance rates have tripled. I've seen people pay $500-$600 a month for a Kia or a Honda.
That's scary.
Very scary. We get emails all the time, like banks saying, hey, we're pausing on lending right now until things get better. And these are like subprime banks.
Okay, so I like to consider myself someone that knows a little bit about everything. But I know I don't know everything. So I want to know for you guys in the comment section or whoever, how common is it to pay like $600-$700 a month for car insurance? Because I've never had car insurance that's ever cost me more than $200. Like my car insurance right now for my BMW is about $160. So that's nothing. So I guess these people were in accidents, or maybe they have maybe they have a few points of their license. I just never heard of that. Yeah, what is the average car insurance rate? That's what I probably should do a video on, because that I would be really curious to know, because I don't know much about that.
It means anything under like a 580, 600 credit score, like it's just bad credit.
Do you remember the 08 crash? It started with the car market first, then real estate, and then on from there. And these are the same kind of signs that's happening now, where banks are saying, you know what? Hold on, we're too over leveraged with their debt. So it's really like deja vu happening all over again.
100%. We are in an information overload. They're as good as the last person they talk to. Oh, well, this guy told me to do this. It's like we can't think for ourselves. All the calls that I get, it's crazy that people put themselves in that situation. I got 4 kids. I pay $1,200 a month for a car and for insurance. What should I do? I mean, bro, you make $3,000 a month and you have a 580 credit score. There's not much you can do. I don't remember you guys, but for me, I remember thugging it out was a real deal. Like I would have a car, no AC, windows didn't work.
Yeah.
I wait till I get in a better situation. People don't want to do that anymore.
Sacrifice.
Exactly.
So I saw a lot of you guys were asking me how much was the car, how much my monthly payments. So I'm going to break all that down for you right now. So here's the car right here, and I purchased this car for about $170 something thousand. Now with this car, I put $40,000 down, and to be honest with you, kind of felt free because the money was from my trading profits. Now in regards to monthly payments, my payment on this vehicle is right above $2,000. And yeah, you might think that sounds crazy, but I was just paying $5,000 for 2 cars right before this. Now I trade stocks, and literally today, I just made $1,000 in the span of 2 minutes, and this is literally half of my car payment right here. So literally all I have to do is that twice over the course of 30 days, which that's super easy. Now for me, I'm a firm believer of don't buy things that you cannot actually afford. So for you, if you're ever thinking about purchasing something big, whether it be a car, a house, or really just whatever, just be mindful of what you actually can afford and do not.
Okay. I will end this video by saying do not follow this guy's advice. I don't know. I don't know this dude at all. I never saw him before in my life. But there's a few things I've noticed. He bought a very, very expensive car for like close to $200,000 and only put $40,000 down, which lets me know that evidently he didn't have enough money to pay it up front, or he felt like, I guess it would have hurt to pay it up front. Because my rule, whenever I purchase a car, every car I purchase, I like to make sure that I have enough money in cash to pay for it. You know, just because let me tell you something, you would never see me, you would never see the Drunken Phoenix on these repossession videos. I would never get a car repossessed. But yeah, so I'm like, because those type of cars are very expensive, and I'm sure they depreciate fast, and just have the car payments as well as the interest rates, that it just doesn't make sense to not pay for it up front if you really have it like that. He also mentioned that he's a trader, and that, you know, how easy it is for him to make a whole bunch of money from trading. The thing is, a lot of people like that. You'll find like a lot of those types of people on social media. They are, how can I say this nicely? I feel like they're being very dishonest. You know, the stock market or the crypto market, whatever it is that he does, is very, very unpredictable. And it's not like, you know, it's not like a regular job where you have like a dependable source of income. You cannot control the stock market or any market. Like, things are unpredictable. So maybe he had a good month, but there's no guarantee he's going to make that same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That's just, no. And yeah, I don't think that was a good purchase for him. I mean, he'll look cool in it. Yeah, he can, you know, continue to make TikTok videos bragging about it. But yeah, but that's all I have for you all today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.